Good morning. We're going to start this new day with a very interesting subject, very exciting for all of us. While our colleagues get ready, I'd like to say a few words. We have a very diverse panel, like we have a very diverse world, a very diverse Amazonian forest. Today we're going to look at different visions which sometimes get together in a single medicine. I'm very grateful to them all for being here, and we're now going to start the panel. We have with us Onides Queiroz, Pilar Verges, Pavel Puyanawa, Ricardo Amaringo, and myself, Carlos Zúñiga. We're going to start with Ricardo, if you don't mind. Ricardo is going to gift us a song. I'd like to start with a song, a medicinal song.
Nato nata sanama no con cano medicinama aronge cano kirange aronge cano kirange Mato shina medicina mato berone akawe nengage wade kone hosobo wade kone nomabo.
Gracias, Ricardo. Uno. Muchas gracias.
Thank you. Perhaps we could all introduce ourselves, shall we? Good morning. Bon dia. Buenos días. Sorry, my name is Onides Queiroz. I'm from Brazil. I live the Daime doctrine. I live in Acre, the Brazilian cradle of ayahuasca. I've been there for 9 years as a counselor for the thematic chamber of the indigenous cultures of Rio Grande, which is an organ of the municipal system of Rio Grande, the capital of Acre. From my presentation, I'd like to talk about our work in the state on ayahuasca, and I'd like to talk about the history and the dynamics of the communities. Good morning, I'm Pilar Verges. I live very near Girona, up on the hills. I've been drinking Santo Daime for 25 years. I'm also fardada. I lead a small church where we live. We have a small church where we do our ceremonies in a very familiar environment. And we take care of our environment. We look after nature. We work the land, look after the water in our area. We always work in community with the people who live there and the people who come by. We work on support and transformation processes for people who need it. And well, there we are. We work always with the company of this plant that helps us work and understand. My name is Ricardo Amaringo. I come from Peru. It's the first time I'm here at this World Ayahuasca Conference. And I'd like to share with you some experiences and some knowledge I have of ayahuasca. I'd like to talk about protection of knowledge as a heritage of our indigenous peoples for the community. We protect our land, our woods, our forests, our animals, our birds. We were just doing a round of introductions, but if you want to proceed with your presentation. Yes, thank you. I come from Peru. I come from the Shipibo people in the Amazonian jungle in Iquitos, Loreto. Good morning. My name is Ube Puyanawa. I'm one of the leaders of my people. I live in the state of Acre, on the border between Brazil and Peru. And I'd like to share with you this moment, this time to talk about this medicine and see how many things we can do to improve the situation. Thank you. Our subject for the panel is beyond the individual ceremony for community. We're going to start with Ricardo. Ricardo, would you like to come up here or are you going to remain seated? You have the floor.
Como vuelvo a repetir,
as I was saying, I'd like to talk about the protection of our ancestral knowledge as a heritage of our indigenous peoples for the community. We protect our lands, we protect our woods, we protect our animals, our birds, etc. Because that's where the teacher plants, the medicinal plants that come from our ancestors, from our culture, because it is in the woods where they found their spiritual knowledge, the knowledge they treasured. The ayahuasca plant is a medicinal plant that was considered sacred and powerful by our indigenous people back then. Nowadays, our young people, the people who are the future for our community, still value our traditional botanical medicine for its value for the community, for the nation, and for the Western world. Ayahuasca is a very sacred plant, which we sometimes fail to understand. Many people cannot understand ayahuasca and they're scared of it. I used to be scared. I certainly was scared the first time I was going to drink it when I was 14. Because I started drinking ayahuasca at 14. I'm now 55. And my knowledge has grown thanks to the help of the plant and its cosmic vision. Many people would like to delve deeper into the world of ayahuasca, but they don't know how to do it. How can it be done? With the teacher plants, ayahuasca, we need to connect through its roots to its vision of the world, to its patterns. That's how we connect. And we also connect with the woods, with the forests. There are excellent medicines there with wonderful spirits. For example, I didn't start on ayahuasca and the teacher plants without reflecting about it, because they give us information, they give us visions in our dreams, in our mind. That's how we start experimenting, getting to know the deeper world of the ayahuasca, of the medicinal plants. Many people ask themselves, well, I've already drank ayahuasca 8 times, 10 times, 12 times, but I cannot find how to get out of my space, of my situation. Well, let me tell you something. We have 3 very important points that we approach ayahuasca with. One of them is the burden of our physical body, our physical burden, our emotional burden. And we come to ayahuasca, we drink ayahuasca, and by drinking ayahuasca, we're going to cleanse ourselves of that burden. How? With healers, with shamans, and by vomiting. The purge, the vomit with ayahuasca is cleansing, it is a purge. Sometimes people don't understand that. They say, well, yes, I was sick, but I feel nothing. But with ayahuasca, you have to vomit 3 or 4 times to really get rid of all that load, of all that burden in your body, in your stomach. So for me, ayahuasca is an amazing medicine. I've been working with it for many years. I have knowledge and experience in this spiritual world now. And I'd like to say to the Western world that we need to understand the plant. We need to approach the ceremony of the ayahuasca plant with the right attitude, to cleanse ourselves physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Once we're clean with ayahuasca, we feel good. We feel a change come over us, a spiritual change, an emotional change. Our knowledge opens up. Our heart opens up. Our mind opens up. So I'd like to share with you my story, my background. I also used to be scared because I didn't know ayahuasca. I was lost. I was carrying a big burden. My body was blocked. I started drinking ayahuasca and ayahuasca healed me. It changed my life. I'm now happy on our land, on our world. And now I want to share my story, my testimony with everybody, with my people, with the Western world, so that you, if you try ayahuasca, you can heal your body. You can heal your emotions. You can heal your spirituality. Because we all carry a burden, which is blocking us, blocking our body. That burden is blocking our emotions. That burden is blocking our spirituality. We have to get rid of it. How? Drinking ayahuasca. Drinking the plants, the trees, the leaves in the forest. There are proofs. Many people have changed their lives through ayahuasca. I've been working for 8 years in the spiritual center near Rao, and 3,000 people have come to us in that time to transform their lives through ayahuasca. Those people are now happy. That is my word. That is my message to you. Thank you.